Tonight we have the latest on the flooding disaster.
Metro Detroit is slowly but surely recovering 2 days after record rainfall left many areas underwater.
All right, let's start with good news for your morning commute. All the major freeways that were shut down by the flooding are back open again. Despite initial fears, we're told there is no structural damage of any kind of major variety.
And the governor has declared disaster areas in Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. 7 Action News reporter Jeff Vaughn picks up the story. He's live at I-696 and I-75 where traffic is at least flowing again tonight. Jeff?
It is, Carolyn. Good evening. Right here to my left is I-75, the last highway to open up after that flooding, but the repair work is still being done. This is one of the many pumping stations inundated with water. Take a look. To the left there, you see the erosion that happened after the floodwaters crossed over and closed this service drive here. Now, crews were out here earlier tonight. They left about 9 o'clock. They told me they'll be back first thing tomorrow. But the story doesn't end there. It continues right down this street.
A look down Barrett Avenue in Royal Oak, and you know something is wrong.
Everybody's whole life is in their front yard.
Residents along this street, like many in Royal Oak, have taken all they own from their basements to the curb because Monday's floods caused a massive sewage backup. Dave Durant shared this video with Action News of his toilet exploding into his basement, spewing raw sewage on everything it touches as the toxic water level rises.
Well, it didn't stop for 4 hours, and there was nothing we could do.
Tonight, Dave and Michelle have hired a steam cleaner to try and salvage the only item they can from their basement. A new rug for Michelle's daughter, who's going back to Michigan State in the fall. Everything else in the basement, a complete loss.
My washer, dryer, furnace, hot water tank, everything is gone.
The family believes the cost to replace the basement items well over $15,000. They have a little insurance, but it won't cover the entire cost.
We're just hoping that some relief comes sometime, sooner or later.
But it may never come. Royal Oak City Manager has told media outlets, despite a county and state declaration of disaster making way for federal funds for the city, well, those funds will most likely only cover repairs to public property, offering no relief for residents.
Seems like nothing's ever Royal Oak's fault.
Well, unfortunately, for some of these residents to be compensated for damages, they may have to file a class action lawsuit. But first, the city has to be found responsible, and that hasn't happened yet. Live in Royal Oak, Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.
Yeah, there are